spaceship. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a Terminator, then I'ma have to terminate it. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Yeah. Find me with my dogs in my solitude. Watch my family grow from 4 into a multitude. Been living it below sea level, finna rise to another altitude. Been searching, seeking knowledge, but all the time I had the aptitude. I flipped my mindset to the switch to say I will not lose. Mama said them sticks and stones won't break my bones, I never bruise. Whenever it come to trouble, many girls pull a tongue, we always cruise. I heard other dog owners get it out for me, but it ain't no news. I got 4 in the dough in Memphis so they can get the blues. If you need a few clues, they'll blow off your under rules. Send your compliment to the new girls I got coming through. Send your compliments to the new girls I got coming through. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a Terminator, then I'ma have to terminate it. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. Yeah. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Jada King Hefner and the beautiful Mara Blade. And of course, in the background, we got my girl, Saima Renee Uzumaki. And we are back again, my friends. We just left you. I woke up, man, got cleaned up. And when I saw this message from one of my Dog King Army team members, I answered him, but I just kept feeling that feeling. It was like, Jay, I know we got a show to do early in the morning, but I'm sorry. You got to do a little overtime. So I answered him, but we're into overtime right now. So I got up, got cleaned up, put my uniform back on. Because like I told you, until I come into abundance, I sort of have a uniform on my weekly shows. And I'm in my red right now, baby. So I'm fired up. And my good guy, Leo, he messaged me. So I had to respond to him. But I said, wait a minute. I need to just go ahead and do a quick live stream with all of my people. And the title of today's show is They Are Completely Legitimate. They are completely legit is how I have it. But that's exactly what I mean. They are completely legitimate. And what I mean by that is I've done a lot of painstaking work making sure that I have great vendors for you, and they are all legitimate. So when you go to these vendors, you have nothing to worry about as far as worrying about getting anything fake from these guys. These aren't the black sites. This isn't eBay. They are straight up legitimate. So I said, you know what? He had a good question, and I figured I better come in here, get his question answered, just in case anybody else, had this question. Because when I look back, I think I actually sort of had a similar question when I first got started into the dog game. But now that I know what I'm looking for and I understand which companies are good and which aren't, I don't even have those concerns anymore. So when he said it, it sort of like took me off guard for a second. I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot. I'm so used to these companies and I know what to look for. He doesn't know what to look for yet. So I want to say hello to the people who stopped by my chat, Ataya and Princess Mika. They stopped by, said, thought I'd stop by and keep company. Woo! What up, Ataya? My Dog King Army team member in the house. And another Dog King. Well, he ain't in the team no more, but he's still in the team. Lieutenant Johnny K say, what up, Jay? I love you, Lieutenant. You know, whether you got your marking or not. I was wondering, I knew somebody else had left the team, but I didn't even notice it was you, John. Love you, brother. But other than that, I'm glad to have you guys here. Wherever you are in the world, thank you for being here. Whether it's morning, noon, or night, we really appreciate you being here. Go ahead, hit that like button, share button, subscribe. It helps the show grow, and we really appreciate it. But let's jump right into it, man. We're not going to even play around with it. We got to help some folks today. So, man, I've already told you, when you're a Dog King Army team member, I'm going to answer your, a part of you being a team member is I'm always going to answer your questions first, or when I first see them. Because I know some of you might be like, hey, I'm a Dog King Army team member, but sometimes my questions don't get answered for hours. Well, like I say, it's when I see them. Because you may ask a question and I may go to sleep, or I may not notice it at the time you put it in. I try to check it a lot, but sometimes I even have to turn the work button off and I don't look at it. But as soon as I notice it, I'm going to respond to you guys. And then afterwards, I respond to everybody else that makes a comment. Because that's a perk of being a Dog King Army team member. That's one of the perks, is that I answer all of their questions first. So when I was waking up, and I saw my friend Dog King Army team member Leo make a comment. And he was like, man, Jay, I really wanted to purchase, and I don't normally do this until Dog King Powwow, but this is important. He says, Jay, I really want to purchase a WM doll from Joy Love Dolls to help support your channel. Now, let me just stop right there. I know what he means. I'm hoping he says, hey, I'm going to buy a Love doll anyway, but I'm going to go through one of your vendors to support the channel. Because what I don't want you to do is just buy a doll trying to support the channel. I want you to want it. You see? I appreciate you, supporting the channel and, donating and all of that. But don't buy a doll until you personally want it. So I'm sure he didn't mean it like that, but I want to clarify. So I appreciate your support, but make sure you want it. He says, the problem I'm having is that I can see the vendor is a certified seller. He's talking about Joy Love Dolls. They are a certified seller. He says, but how can they make 10 different sizes of a particular doll model when WM, the manufacturer, only makes one size? He says, does this mean that only one size they sell is certified and the others are clones? This made me uncomfortable with the purchase, so now I'm checking out other vendors. Thanks in advance for looking into this. Now, I'm going to read what I answered him because I did look into it. I'm going to read what I said, but then I'm going to answer again on my own. But I said, hey, my friend, it's totally legit. This was after I looked at his concerns. I said, they just offer you the chance to pair the head with other WM bodies. I said, most vendors don't offer that option, but vendors differ in what and how they offer customizations. What I mean by that is, and I'm going to show it to you, most vendors, they don't have it where you can go to a particular doll you're going to buy and then change the body. Normally, you go to the particular doll you want and you end up changing the head. You see? You normally go to a body you want, and if you don't like the face, you can change the face. But on their site, that's my cat jumping around. But on I don't even know if you heard it though, probably didn't. But on my site, when you go, not on my site, but on Joy Love Dolls, when you go to a doll, you can literally change the body from right there and keep the face. So that's actually crazy how they do that. But like I say, different vendors offer different customizations and different ways you can do it. And I'm going to explain it to you a little bit more in a second. But I said they also have the proper certification from WM-DAW stating that they trust this vendor to sell all of their authentic WM products. And once you see that particular certification, oh, you know they're legitimate, because that's the exact certification that I got with my WM-DAW. And let me tell you something. You cannot flaunt that type of certification around unless you are looking to get sued. Now, it's these black market sites where they might copy a WM-DAW. They might even steal a photo. But whenever you put up a certificate of authenticity from this company, now you're straight up plagiarizing. Now you're looking to get litigated. So it's no way that they can show it. And I'm gonna show you the certification, but it's no way that they can even show that certification unless they're talking about getting their pants sued off. I said it's the same type of certification as I received with my WM-DAW, so they're good. I said they also wouldn't be listed on TDF if they were selling fake DAWs. Now listen, I always tell you, I'm not the only resource, of course, for vendors. We all know that. But I always tell you to use my vendors because guess what? They are all legitimate. They're a smaller list than you may find some other places because everybody doesn't offer the ability for me to be an affiliate with them. So it's actually a few vendors that I like. I wish I could have on my list, but at this time, I can't have them on my list. But everybody that I have is legitimate. I've often talked about this site called TDF, the DAW Forum. It's a place where DAW owners go to convene and just chat and stuff like that. Well, they've been doing it for years where they have their trusted vendors. And once you see it on TDF, you already know, okay, yeah, this is straight legit. Well, because they do vetting that I can't do. I do research as much as I can from my location, through the computer, reading comments, this, that, and this. But they actually can get on the inside of these companies. They actually go visit these companies before they become members of TDF. They walk through the warehouses, make sure you're doing everything right. So you're not just going to be on TDF's website, right? So all of my vendors are on there. All of them are. And so they are all 100% legitimate in that way. So that's something when you go to my vendors, you don't never have to, is this legitimate? Is this? No, they are all legitimate. But I'm going to go through some things to show you some more. Then I said, they're all good, but at the end of the day, it is up to you. I've told you, whether you come through me or not, I'm going to still support you, be here for your questions, ready to help you. I would rather you go through me because that's going to keep the show on a daily basis, because I would hate to look up and not be able to come on a daily basis because of a lack of funding. I'm not even trying to get weary. I just say now, if I was to just look out right now, hey, I could try to get weary about being able to continue to do the show, but I'm not going to get weary. But I don't want you guys to even look up at a certain time knowing that, hey, maybe you could have supported the show, but you chose not to. And now maybe I can't come with my programming as much as I am now, like with the surprise show. So it's always good if you do go through my vendors. So with all that said, I read my reply and all that. So now what I'm going to do is I actually found a section on this site, man, where I can I feel comfortable visiting, and I can show, and it's not going to show anything. I think I found a little spot where I can, sort of explain what I'm telling you guys about. I can't show you every single thing, but I can sort of explain what he was talking about. Let me see if I find it. Oh man, I hate the way I see it on the computer because it's a little bit more revealing here. But either way. Let me see something. I'm gonna go back and come back, and I think I have exactly where I want you guys to be. All right, click on her. Shoot, I like the page I was on better. The other page. Oh, this ain't the girl I want to look at anyway. This is the girl. Perfect. 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 Okay, this is where I want to be. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was right where I want to be. All right. Because you got to be sensitive with this stuff. I don't want to make a mistake and show too much and stuff. Because I'm always trying to do stuff on the up and up on my channel. I love the opportunity with YouTube being able to help you guys. So I'm definitely never trying to make any bad mistakes here. I want to stay within bounds as much as possible. So, okay, you guys can pretty much see what I wanted to show. Let me move this comment. All right. Now, man, what I want to show you guys is this. This is on Joy Love Doll's site. Now, I've already clicked on a WM doll. I've already clicked on a WM doll, and I've moved to a point where I can I'm starting the customization process with what I want her to look like and things of that nature. Well, right here, I'm at the point of where I can choose a body. Most people don't actually have this particular option. They usually have where you can change the head on the doll, but here they're saying, guess what? From right here, you can change whatever you want to on her as far as her body is concerned. Well, it's telling you right now, right here, this WM doll. Let me see if my screen is bigger over here. Let me make it bigger. Okay, there it is. Normally, and it's a nice little girl that I clicked on. And you can see what her name is if you go to the site. You can go look at it yourself. But it said this WM doll is a 162 centimeter E cup with a classic body with a number 368 WM head. And so basically that's what you would get if you don't make any changes. Now, that would be this right here, as in photo. That's the one you can get as in photo. It would be $17.49. But what's sweet about this site, that actually scared him, was you can straight up change the body from here. So even though you see her picture up there, it's telling you, okay, man, this is what you see in the photo. But you can get her as a torso with no legs with the same face. That's basically what you can get her with the torso if that's what you want to change it to. And when you go to the torso, you see it immediately adjusts the price, $13.49. With everyone you go to, 148 centimeter, it instantly adjusts the price to whichever doll body you're getting. But he was concerned about, hey man, are all of the bodies authentic WM bodies? He say, I'm worried about that. He was worried about that only this 162 centimeter would be an authentic WM body. And I'm like, no. All of these are going to be WM bodies. These are all different body types that WM offers. But what they're doing is saying, guess what? You can change it to one of these from right here. Now, that body is going to be different than the girl you see in the picture because you're changing it. But it's going to still be with the company WM. They're not going to give you any downgraded or fake body with it. And I'm going to be honest with you. The reason I did this stream is because you know what? It's so funny. I remember I think I was sort of like him. I remember being a brand new doll owner, and it could have actually been this site at the time where that actually made me sort of be like, hey, what's going on here? Because I didn't understand these sites. I hadn't been on them enough to understand, man, some people just offer things that are totally different than the other person. And they offer it in a totally different way. Now, I'm going to explain something to you. Iron Tech doll. I don't know if a lot of you remember it, so I'm going to retell this story. When I first got my beautiful Himawari and the beautiful Mara Blade, I was helping Iron Tech doll out as far as, hey, I said, when I was giving them suggestions on what they needed to improve on, I started looking over all of the vendors that sell Iron Tech dolls. And I got to one vendor that's not an affiliate of mine right now. I actually like that vendor though. But that vendor, after I had got my girl, especially with a hard face, a hard head, I said, you know what? I need to check and make sure all the Iron Tech Doll vendors sell a soft head. And when I went to one vendor, they didn't offer a soft head option. And I think I went to another vendor and I didn't see another, they didn't offer a soft head option. And to my mistake, I stopped there. I was like, man, it looks like Iron Tech Doll doesn't make a hard, they don't make a soft silicone head. So that's one thing I need to tell them to improve. So when I got in touch with them, I was like, hey, this is what you need to improve. This is what you need to improve. And I said, you need to add a soft face option with your silicone division. I said, I'm cool with my hard faces. I say, but it's going to be some people that's going to want to do a little more kissing. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, Jay. She said, I appreciate. She said, man, you did great with all your suggestions. She said, but we actually do offer a soft face. I said, really? I said, well, man, I went over here and over there and I didn't see the soft face option. And she said, oh, she said, I understand. She said, but the thing is, when it comes to vendors, yeah, they sell our product, but we don't tell them in any way how to market our product. You know, so she says, although we have the soft face option, we can't force them to put it on their website, you know? She says that's just how it is. You know, they can market whatever they want to market. Because here's the deal. Iron Tech Doll and all these other manufacturers, once they start dealing with the vendors, they don't give a damn how you decide to sell their product. They just care that you sell it, you know, that you are actually moving their product. And you continue to do business with them. Hey, it's not their job to tell them, you know, to tell a vendor, hey, you better set your website up like this. Now they can choose to do business with them or not, but they really can't dictate how that vendor presents their business to other people. So with all that said, that's why I initially went with Sexy Real Sex Dolls. And I've said this a lot before. Because when I went to other vendors, nobody offered the way to customize my doll like Sexy Real Sex Dolls. It was like, I don't know about now because I haven't scoured everybody's surfaces to see how differently they do things. But I know at the time when I was really looking to buy that doll, nobody had all of the customizations that Sexy Real Sex Doll has. And that's why I've told people that before, like, man, that's the one thing that really drew me to them is I saw things that I could do in their customization list that I couldn't do with other vendors. They didn't even offer it. And so that's what you're seeing right now with this selection. Yes, everybody doesn't do theirs like this, but they are 100% legitimate. You're going to find now one thing that I didn't love with Sexy Real Sex Dolls was, although they showed a lot of WM heads, I bought my WM head from Sexy Real Sex Dolls, but at the time, I thought it was only like, I think it's only like they show like 30 or 40 heads maybe on their site. And I remember when I bought my doll, I started hearing people start saying stuff like this statement right here. They start saying, yeah, I got head number 368. Yeah, I got head number 200. I'm like, damn, head number 200? I said, I only saw 40 heads on that site. And guess what? It was hundreds of more heads. But the thing is, these vendors don't tell you everything and they don't show you everything that these companies have to offer. It's actually sort of your job to, once you find a company that you like, to go research that particular manufacturer to see, like, their home site, to see everything that they have to offer. Because the vendors will tell you, if you find something that the manufacturer offers that they don't have on their site, you can request it. And it won't be any extra charge. Like, I could have told Sexy Real Sex Doll, hey man, give me head number 400. Even though it's not on it may not be on their site, they would have got it for me. You know, they would have got it for me. It's just that I didn't know. And so with these companies, you need to, first of all, find out everything that you may want. You know, go to the mother manufacturer, find out everything you may want. And then you can always email or chat once you get on these sites and ask these workers, hey, can I order this or can I order that with my doll? Don't just settle for what you see. But as far as the customizations, like I say, that's a individual thing. But let me show you this. This is a certificate of of authorization. I just say that. I was going to say authentication, but this is authorization. I have a certificate of authenticity. Well, there it is, certificate of authenticity. So, but this is for authorization. Mine doesn't say that. You know, mine just tells me that I have a legitimate WM dog. That's all mine says. But this is a certificate of authenticity for authorization. And let me read it to you. We hereby authorize Joy Love Dolls as Jensen certified distributor. The website, joylovedolls.com. We always do our best to supply premium quality products to our customers and are thrilled to be in partnership with the company Joy Love Dolls. We are officially endorsing their distribution for an initial period of 24 months. That's 2 years, starting on I guess that's 11/21/2020. So that's sweet. In 11/21/2020, a couple of years ago, they actually became an official partner of WM. So that is pretty cool. And it said Joy Love Dolls is fully authorized to use all of our marketing materials for the purpose of their sales. The brands endorsed include WM Doll, YL Doll, and OR Doll. We trust that none of the companion dolls, as I like to say, promoted by Joy Love Dolls will be sold as imitations, and their retail price will be fair within the marketplace by respecting the minimum advertised price. To ensure all our distributors comply with our strict quality policies, we reserve every right to annul this authorization if any of our policies are breached. We will review Joy Love Dolls distribution on the 11/21/22 of 2022. So let me say, they just did it. And we trust to continue cooperating with this company as we have in the last 2 years. Zhongsheng Jinsun Mannequin Company, Ltd. So that's their certificate of authenticity. And they don't throw that around lightly. I guarantee you that. So this whole stream is just to ensure you, look, man, you don't got nothing to worry about when you come to my vendors. And honestly, this is one of my favorite vendors as far as the prices that they're giving right now. Them, Sexy Real Sex Dolls, and I love all of my vendors. I just named them too because they still have the biggest savings. But don't let this shy you away. Actually, this is pretty cool, and I wish I could show you other customizations, but it's scantily clad pictures and things that I don't want to show on my site, on my channel or whatever. But like I say, this is something that you don't have to be worried about. Like I say, this is just you being able to switch up all different types of bodies without having to go find a whole nother girl. This is giving you all the measurements that you may desire right here in front of you. Like, hey, okay, man, this is how she comes as is. If you want to change her, you don't have to go to the torso section and find a doll with a torso. You know what I'm saying? You can just stay right here. Get you you can change her to a torso doll. It's going to be $13.49. You want to make a 4'10", 4'10", 148 centimeters? You ain't got to go nowhere. Stay right here. So this is just a luxury, basically, on their site. So you have nothing to worry about. And that's why I want to go ahead and do this stream. And I'm like, you know what? I got to let him know and anybody else know they don't have anything to worry about, especially with these 6 vendors that I have. You have nothing to worry about. They are all legitimate in every single way. So you don't have to worry about anything. But I did want to explain that to him because, I'm going to tell you something. When you're going to spend your money, and these dolls aren't cheap, right? Even though you can find good deals and all that, initially they aren't cheap. I always say they pay for themselves, man, because by the time you date, you spend this money anyway. But they still aren't cheap. And I'm telling you, whenever you spend a chunk of money, you just don't want to make mistakes. So little things can scare you. Man, is this truly legit, man? This is a lot of money I'm spending. Because these dolls cost the amount of a cheap used car. You know what I'm saying? A very cheap hoopty. You can find you a hoopty out there for $1,700 or something like that. So these dogs aren't cheap in some instances, or even $1,000 you can find you a beat up old car somewhere. So they aren't cheap, and so you want to make a good decision, and little things can get you a little scared because you be like, man, hey man, I want to make sure I'm getting the right dog. Now I want to, and you go to that dog and you see all those options, man. Is the other ones legitimate? Because when I go to other websites, I can't do that. Yeah, it's just because, like I say, other websites just do things differently. Everybody is not the same. That's all it is. So you have nothing to worry about. And I want to do this quick stream to let him and everybody else know that. Johnny say, sorry about that, Jay. I'll be back on the team very soon. Oh, hey, look, Johnny. Johnny was saying sorry about being on the Dog King Army team. Being on the Dog King Army team, like I say, it's a few perks on there. But I'm going to be honest with you. The main purpose is basically you just even showing more loyalty to the channel, just helping the channel. And look, man, I understand some, even though that when you look at the price tag on being a Dog King Army team member, somebody might be like, hey, man, that don't even cost that much. But that's all relative. You can't say what costs a lot to people at certain times in their life. Certain times, your money could fluctuate. $5 could be nothing today, and it could be $1 million to you tomorrow. So I understand, man. Sometimes you may not be able to afford it. You have to prioritize. You may have to do other things. But at the same time, I just appreciate you for the time you spent. And hey, if you can come back, I appreciate you. If anybody else can join the team, I appreciate you. Like I say, it's nothing really more than you saying, hey, I'm just really doing an extra effort to keep your channel alive. That's really what it's saying. Because, I do have the few perks right now, which is I answer your priority messages, and honestly, I haven't made as many posts since my channel came back up, but I do try to give you posts, every now and then, just talking to you guys, maybe updating you when I'm, like I did today. I let you guys know I was getting ready to do my live stream. I don't do it every single time, but I try to, talk to my Dog King Army team members via that way. And also, hold on, it's another perk. It's answering questions. It's the priority. Oh yeah, and they get emojis that they can use. That's why you see different emojis from them under the comment section on my videos and things of that nature. So those are the 3 perks that they have. But it's mainly just out of a, hey man, we support you, Jay, and people join. So I appreciate you when you can be a part of the team, and if you come across hard times or you just change your mind, like I told you, no animosity here. I'm here for you guys anyway, as long as I can be, as long as God blesses me to be here. MGTOW says, good to see you again. Yeah, MGTOW. I'm not going to make it too long. I just wanted to stop in, give y'all that information, let you know, man, all my vendors are legit. You can go use them. It's helping the show. As you can see, overnight, man, I ended up braiding Mara Blade's hair. It wasn't braided last night. So I did braid her hair. I didn't take it all the way down. It started getting a little crazy towards the end, but I had to get it out of the way a little bit. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to talk about her. I'm going to do a video about it. I already wrote it down, but one thing about her particular hair is it is sort of difficult for me to just get it into any other style that I really like. So I'm going to talk more about her hair at another time. But I don't know if you noticed this. I actually did manipulate her eyes today. Normally I don't really manipulate their eyes as much. I just go ahead and leave them looking at TV or whatever. So whenever the show's over, we go right back to looking at TV. But today, I don't know how much you can notice it, but I actually got her eyes looking over here. And you can sort of see how it does just add to the realism. I'm going to be honest. It just adds to the realism seeing her sort of, look her eyes over here. That girl, I'm telling you, man, when you start messing with their eyes, that's when they start getting straight up real. Power Brain in the house. What up, Power Brain? He says, hey, Jay. MGTOW says, Beautiful Dolls is also a great vendor. Oh, yeah, but I don't promote anybody that's not, I'm sorry, you're not getting promoted over here when you're not affiliate of mine. So I'm not promoting anybody that's not affiliate because, like I told you, it's a lot of great vendors out there. And it's a few more that I really like. But I'm not going to promote them anymore over here because they're not my vendors. So, hey, look, I hate I even said anything that you just said. And I wouldn't even recommend them because I haven't seen them on TDF. And
Like right now, I'm not going to even try to. I know it's some up and coming vendors that aren't on TDF yet. I've said that. And actually, in my top vendors list, it was somebody that actually made the list because they just kept popping up on all the lists around the world, and they hadn't made it on TDF yet. But I had to put them on their list because they were just popping up on everything I researched. But as far as me doing my personal promotions, that's really what I mean. As far as me doing my personal promotions, you know, I'm not going to promote anybody that I'm not affiliated with, even if they are legit. So no. And I try to make sure that they are on TDF because that way I don't even have to think about it. You know, I know the TDF has went the extra mile that I can't go. So once I find that out, I'm like, okay, cool. You know, they're on TDF and they're my affiliate. I could promote them. But from what I remember, that company is not even on TDF and they're not my affiliate. So nope, can't say anything good about them. MGTOW says he likes them, but once again, hey, I'm not promoting them whatsoever. Tree Goblin says, I say the only chance that a company like that has with me, because I'm talking to another good guy, seems to be a great guy. He contacted me recently, a great guy. And he's with a vendor that's not actually on TDF yet. So my whole thing is, just like my good friend Leo, he's having questions about a completely legitimate vendor that is on TDF. So I'm definitely not finna be promoting a vendor that's not on TDF, because if you have questions about a vendor that is proven to be completely certified, I'm definitely not finna present a vendor that hasn't been vetted by all the big wigs yet. And so the only way I would really talk about one of these smaller vendors is if they were to send me some of their product, and then I can see how they do business. I can see how they package their product. And then if I do a review on this company, I can tell you, hey, they aren't on TDF, but they are legitimate. Now, that's the only way I'm promoting one of these smaller companies. Other than that, if you don't want to send me anything, I respect your decision, but you're not getting no promotions over here because I don't know how you do business personally. And no offense to my viewers, I'm not going to take your word for it and then promote it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. And all it takes is for somebody to say, hey, Jay, you sent me to that company and they messed me over. And you know what I can't say? Hey, oh, well, MGTOW told me they was good. No, no, I can't. Now I can't do that because see, I'm the one behind the camera. You see, and as the one behind the camera, I just can't speak that recklessly. You know, I can't just say, okay, one of my viewers said it's good, so I can promote it now. No, I'm going to have hands-on experience. Now, these vendors that I promote that I don't have hands-on experience, just to re-clarify, the reason I'm promoting them is because two reasons. I've done extensive research, and guess what? I know there's another company that did do research that I couldn't do. So, and so those are the reasons that, the 6 vendors that I have, I really trust. All the comments I've read from users of their product, uh, all the reviews I've seen around the world from other companies about these vendors, as well as, like you say, it doesn't hurt to be on TDF where they do extra vetting to make sure that if they put a vendor on their site, that it's legitimate. So all those reasons make me promote all of my affiliates, even though I haven't personally used all of them. So that's why I stand there with that. Okay, now he says that he actually found them on TDF. Now, I've never seen them on there though. That don't mean they're not on there though, because they are constantly adding people. But he said that's when he bought his first dog. I don't ever remember seeing them. Let me just check right quick. Because it's about, even when I was on my vendor Your Dog site, man, they got it's about 4 or 5 vendors. I mean, not vendors, but manufacturers. I haven't never heard of. I've heard of them now, but I still haven't got to the point where I've done research on. So I don't know exactly what they offer. You know why, man? It's a lot of companies out here. It's just a lot of companies out here. And I'm happy for that because we're going to break them all down at some point. At some point, we're going to break them all down. Let me check out something right quick. I'm looking at something right quick. I'm on the form right quick. Okay, there it is. I was trying to look for the section that I want to check out the manufacturers and vendors and things of that nature. Here we go. I just had no. Well, you know what? I'm looking at some dog sites that I had forgot about, so I probably did miss them. Yep, they are on there. Good, good. So they are on there, but I'm still not gonna mention them because they're not an affiliate. But yeah, that's good. I'm glad you let me know that though. Like I say, man, they aren't one of the ones that I wish that I was affiliate of though. It's another one that I wish they had an affiliate program. I really like that vendor. So like I told you, it is other vendors out here. And they are totally legitimate. I've never hid that fact from you. You know, I just have 6 of my vendors. Those are the only ones that are going to be able to help the show right now. But there are other ones out there. But you know what? After I did the research and I was looking at my vendors, like I say, I have some of the top vendors that's listed on my list. I have some of the top vendors that people recommend listed on my list. And 3 of them, just off the top of my head, are Silicone Wives. People rave over Silicone Wives. People love Sex Doll Jeannie, and people love Sexy Real Sex Dolls. They're normally always somewhere at the top 3 of every list I research. You know what I'm saying? They're always at the top of all the lists. And then Your Doll is super reputable. One of the ones that I honestly didn't know as much about was Real Sex Doll, because they have one that has real. I'm trying to think. Hold on. They have actually one called. See, they have a fake one that's called Real Sex Dolls with an S. Not a fake one, but it's one that isn't listed on TDF. So I used to have questions about that one. And so when I used to see Real Sex Doll, I didn't know whether it was that one or a legitimate one. But of course, as I did more research and I found out which one was the real one, or the other one could be good too, but I trust this one a little bit more. So that's the one I went with, the one without the S, Real Sex Doll. And them and Your Doll, they are some amazing vendors as far as who they represent. I love both of them, honestly, in that regard. So I love all of my vendors. And who else did I have left? I got somebody pulling up the rear that I didn't mention. Somebody else, because I mentioned Joy Love Dolls, Sexy Real Sex Dolls. I mentioned SDG, Silicone Wives, Your Doll. Yeah, I think I mentioned all of them. Yeah, I mentioned all of them. I'm just gonna go check again just to make sure it's not like it's gonna hurt me to go look. I think I mentioned all of my vendors. I'm gonna look at that right quick. Man, I'm happy to have just like I said, this is an unplanned stream. So everybody that's tuning in right now, I do want to thank you for stopping by. Thank you, MGTOW, for your little extra information. Even though, like I say, I'm not going to promote them here, but I appreciate you telling me about them being on TDF, because when I just clicked on there, I forgot. It's so many companies that I forgot that are actually on that site. What am I looking for though? Oh, okay. This is what I'm looking for. I was looking for all my vendors. Okay, here we go. Supposed to have them committed to memory, of course. Oh, here it is. There it is. There it is. But it felt like I left somebody out. Silicon Wife, Sex Doll Genie, Real Sex Doll, Your Doll, Joy Love Doll. No, I said everybody. Joy Love Dolls and Sexy Real Sex Dolls. Yep, I said everybody. 1, 2. How many do I got? It should be 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 of them. And they are great. And like I said, I got some of the top ones in my list. And it's one of them that it's one vendor that I used to read about that I was sort of liking, but they don't even get mentioned always in the top list. But I was just sort of liking some of the things I heard from them. But I said, hey, until they offer a chance for me to be an affiliate of them, once again, you know, I can't promote them, so to speak, on the channel. So MGTOW says anytime. That remind me of Predator, man. That remind me of Predator. When the Predator, he it was the black dude. It was Predator, the first Predator movie. When he killed the black bald head guy. The Predator was stalking him one night, and he heard the black dude say, "Anytime." So I think it was one of the times he was hunting Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said that to Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Schwarzenegger was like, "What?" He said that. That was I forgot the dude's name, man. Anytime, man. Hold on, man. Let me let me look at that movie. Let me look at that. Let me look at that movie right quick. I got to see who was on that. I got to see the name of that black guy. Predator cast. Because I got to see who he played. I forgot who that black guy played on Predator. It wasn't Carl Weathers, of course. It wasn't Carl Weathers. Where my anytime guy at, man? Oh, they ain't even showing it. Okay, here you go. That was pulling up all the cast members from every Predator that's ever been seen. Okay, let me see. Show me the cast, man. Show me the cast. Show me the cast. This just showing me the names. Oh, there you go. Yeah. It was Bill Duke. Yeah, it was Matt. He played the part of. You know what? They gonna make me look at Predator again, man, today. Because you know what? I thought about looking at Predator again recently because I did that with Predator and Aliens, man. Where it was probably a year ago now, where I ended up starting from the beginning and going through the whole franchise. And honestly, most of the movies in both of those franchises were pretty damn good. As they get to the end, of course, some of them start getting a little less good, but those franchises were pretty good for the most part. But it's nothing like that first Predator. And I actually like Predator 2 too with Danny Glover. I actually like Predator 2, but it wasn't as good as Part 1. Nothing beats Part 1. I can't. So, man, I'm going to end up going back to look at that. Either way. Ty says, great enjoyment. Oh, I remember that movie. Play the clip. I don't think I could play the clip. I wouldn't let me see. Let me look it up. I don't think I could play the clip. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, man. Let me see if this is it right quick. Hold on. Y'all got me laughing at. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's a little clip. I'm gonna see if it's gonna show it. I think this is though. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hey, I'm looking like that because he just said I don't want to show this because I don't think I can show all of this without it messing with my channel. I don't want to show it all. Hold on. Man, he taking all of his words right now, guys. I'm looking at a clip where the Predator, he basically recording all the words that this guy's saying. I don't know, it might be old enough to where it won't affect me though. Hold on, guys. I'm finna show y'all the part where the black dude said it. I'm finna show y'all the part where the black dude said it. I can definitely show you that. Well, this isn't the Predator, but this is when the black guy initially said it. This is when the black guy initially said it. It had me dying laughing, man, when Predator said it though. But this when the black guy initially said it. Hey man, stop. You see it? One more time, y'all. One more time.
Thanks.
Yeah, see, when he said that, that's when the Predator stole it from him. And I'm gonna keep listening. Hold on. I want to see if they're gonna get to a point where the Predator says, like I said, I don't want to show too much. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this movie, man. Hold on, guys. Hold on, let me see. Hey, look. Hold on. I hope he let me hold on. Let me see something. I want to see if they're gonna show the Predator say it. Hold on, guys. I hate for making y'all wait when you can't see it. But I don't want to, like I say, show too much. Nah, they didn't show the Predator. That didn't show the I'm gonna leave it right there. But they didn't show the Predator say it in that particular clip. So I'm not gonna just try to find it too much more because like I say, hey, this stream, you know what, it has served its purpose. I do believe I helped Leo and anybody else that may be confused about that Joy Love Doll situation. As far as being able to change bodies, it's literally just a customization option. You don't have to worry about any product you get from them or my other vendors. They're all legitimate sites, not black sites or not illegitimate sites. So you can trust them all. And even as MGTOW said, it's other vendors out there that are 100% legitimate. And, you know, although I try to be a resource for you guys, you know, I can't always be a just encyclopedia, even though I try to be. So it's some stuff like, hey, I didn't even realize that company that MGTOW mentioned was on TDF because, once again, they're not my affiliate. So that's another reason I didn't notice. But they do have a lot of vendors over there that are legitimate. So I didn't notice that they were actually on that particular list, but they were. So there are other vendors you can go to. But just know this, whenever you go to another vendor that's not on my list, then you're not helping the show. And if you can get a dog just as good a quality with just as good as deal, you know, that you may find somewhere else, hey, it definitely helps if you do it over here, man. Because a year from now, if I'm still, I don't want to say if, when I'm still doing my programming on a daily basis, just like the people who donate, you can say, hey, man, I bought a dog through Jay's channel. That's one of the reasons he's still going today, because I help support him, you know, and you can definitely pat yourself on the back because I definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Let me see. You scared Joe to say you should add the clip so you can just play it whenever you find it. You're right, man. Maybe I should add that little clip to my thing. You know, I never even thought about that. You know, it just came up in chat just right now. But I you know what I need to find? I need to find when the alien says it or when the predator says it. I love when the predator replays it and says anytime. But I actually like when he did it too, though. I actually like when he did it too. When he did the anytime, when he did the anytime thing. So, you know, guys, I'm letting you know, I'm here for you. If you need help or anything, I'm glad that he actually asked me for help, and I was actually here to help him. Oh, I think I found it. Did I find it? Oh yeah, I think I found it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't find it. It's the same thing. Oh, I did find it. I did find it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Yeah, I found it. I found it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So now let me go back to my other soliloquy right quick. So just to let you guys know, I'm glad my Dog King Army team member Leo asked me for help. You know, I really appreciate, you guys reaching out to me and feeling like, hey, I can be a resource to help you, which that's exactly what I'm here for. But just to let you know, guys, just to let you know, you can always ask for my help. Let's do it again. Hey guys, just to let you know, you can always ask for my help. Come on, do it right. You always ask for my. Oh, let me do it right. You can always ask for my help. Hold on, let's try one more time. Hold on, let me try one more time. Okay, guys, you can always ask for my help. You jack. Let's do it right now. I keep messing it up. I don't go back far enough. Let's see. Okay, you can always ask for my. You can always ask for my help. Yes. I love that, man. That's badass. I don't know though. When I think about it though, I don't know. When I think about it, I think I like it better when Max says it. Let's listen to Max say it. Yeah, I think I like. Hey, look, Max. I like what Max said. I like what Max said too, though. Both of them make me laugh. So either way. Hold on, did I show you guys? I don't even think I showed you, did I? I don't even think I showed you. I'm looking because I don't think I closed it out. So let me share it with y'all again. I was over there laughing, and I don't even think I showed it to you. Let me show it to you what I was laughing at. Because I don't think you could hear anything I was. Yeah, see, now I'm showing it again. So this is what I was doing, guys. I was over here laughing. Let me do it. That's why I didn't know. I found the real clip. It's down here somewhere. Yeah, baby, anytime. And that's what I kept on. Yeah, look, I thought y'all guys could hear me, and I was over here laughing. Y'all couldn't even hear me. But I kept on saying, you can always ask for my help. You can always ask for my help. Yeah, now I got it down packed now, baby. Yeah, I got it down packed now. So I was over here doing it, and I thought y'all could hear me, but y'all couldn't hear me. So either way, let me see what's going on. He says, hold on, what happened with me? Okay, there we go. He says, hey, Jay, Lieutenant says, hey, Jay, how can I join the rejoin the Dog King Army? I can't find the link to join. It should be on the front page. It should be on the front page of my channel, Johnny. That's what I've always known it to be, on the front page. It should be a link. It should be a link on the front page. I'm clicking on mine to see if I'm going to see it. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it should be, you should be able to go to membership. Yeah. You should be able to go. If you don't see it on the front page, you should be able to go to membership, but it should be on the front page. I don't see it on my computer, but a lot of times it won't show me what you can see for whatever, but since it's my channel, I can't see everything that you can see all the time. But I know when I go look at it, like right now, I go on YouTube. Let's see, I'm going to click on my channel. Yeah. So if you click on my channel and you start scrolling down, you'll see something that says our members, and right to the right of that, you can select to join the members. So that's where it is on the front page of my membership. So if you always, remember, guys, if you need any help, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So just remember that, you can always count on me to be here for you. I'm done with that, man. I done played with that enough. I messed it up for 5 minutes and didn't know you guys couldn't hear it. So with all that said, I hope you got a lot from this stream. I just want to come in and help you guys, because now we got to get rested up for this morning show, baby, because we got another great fun show to do first thing in the morning. So we're definitely going to catch you guys later. I hope I explained everything. Hopefully Leo will see this. And if you have any confusion about going through these affiliate sites, just remember, everybody does things a little bit differently. If you can't find $1 in one of my vendors, you can find them in the other vendor. It's a lot of savings out there. Happy hunting as far as your sales. Hopefully you'll find the campaign doll you're looking for. God bless you today. Whatever you're hoping for, wishing for, believing for, health, finances, relationships, we're praying you got it. Believe it and receive it. We want to just stop in, do a quick string, help you out, and get the hell out. But we ended up having a lot of fun. And honestly, I could probably stay on here another hour or two joking around, but we got to stay to our schedule so we have energy to come back, because we definitely have something that you're going to love for this next show. You're going to love this. And if you didn't check out the Dog King Power Hour, please go back and check out that. We'd love for you to do that. But as of right now, me, J. Dog King Hefner, the beautiful Mara Blade, and the beautiful Saima Renee Uzumaki, we're finna get out of here. But before I leave, I just want to let you guys know once again, all the vendors that I have are legitimate. You can find them in the About section on my YouTube channel, or you can find them in the descriptions of all of my videos. Don't make it hard on yourself. Yeah, you can go find other vendors, but don't you want to help the channel as well as get a legitimate dog? Well, if you want to do that, then it's best if you shop, with my vendors. I'm not going to be mad at you if you don't, but I sure be happy if you do. And my vendors are Sexy Real Sex Dolls, Your Doll, Silicone Wives, Sex Doll Genie, Joy Love Dolls, and Real Sex Doll. But I'm just going to let you know, off the bat, you're going to find more savings for this little 2-week or month period, as far as monetary savings. The chunk savings are going to be with Joy Love Dolls and Sexy Real Sex Dolls. Then, if you can't find a doll with them, you can gravitate to Your Doll and Real Sex Doll, because both of them have about the same savings, and they have a large catalog of brands that they're working with. Then after that, I'm sorry, I would probably put Sex Doll Genie right before your Doll and Real Sex Doll, because they offer a straight up $299 off. So you could probably find a little bit more savings with them over Your Doll and Real Sex Doll. But still, nobody has the library as big as Your Doll and Real Sex Doll as far as brands they represent. So once again, if you can't find the dolls you're looking for, you definitely want to check them out. And then Silicone Wives, they have a great little list of brands that they deal with, and everything I heard is they're A1 in everything that they do, but they don't have big savings during Black Friday right now. And they're one of my vendors. I love them. If you go with them, I'm going to still be happy, but I'm here to help you. So I'm just going to say, for the next week or month, you may want to try my other vendors. And then when all the pricing evens back out, then you may want to go over there, just for a super quality product. So I think I'm going to leave everything there. I don't know why you can't see it, Johnny, but I see it. I see it on mine. And definitely look on, if you're on, I don't know if you're looking on the computer, but definitely look on the phone, because I definitely see it on my phone. If you go to my page, you're going to see home, videos, shorts, and all that. You pass by that, then you're going to see a section where it says Our Members, because I have the channel members sort of listed on my, I always have them promoted on my channel. So they have like 7 of my channel members listed. And right next to that, you can see in the right-hand corner of Our Members, it says Join. So that's if you're looking at it on your phone. That's what I see, at least. So hopefully you can find it, Johnny K. And if you can't, hey, guess what? It'll pop up at the right time. It could, hey, maybe you can't see it right now. Maybe for whatever reason you left the team, maybe God is saying, hey, you come back, but maybe hold on for a second. But, if it's meant, you'll see it. You'll see it. So other than that, guys, I'm finna get out of here. I ain't going to drag it out, because we're going to be right back. Y'all going to be seeing me again real soon. So other than that, we finna get the hell up out of chill, man. It's been a good one. It's been a good one. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Okay, there it is. All right, guys, have a good one, man. We out of here.